On a frosted northern night, beneath a sky woven with auroras, Klaus Kringle, a half-elf whose aura spread kindness like a warm fire, sensed a haunting whisper through the swirling winds. A town, once flourishing under his auspices, was plunged into despair, their children missing, swallowed by the icy mists. Filled with a purpose that transcended mere festivities, Klaus knew he needed his trusted allies. Ulbert Tannenbaum, steadfast entling of nature's equilibrium, Ice Miser, whose wisdom was as frosty yet sharp as icicles, and Hot Miser, whose heart pulsed with fiery perceptiveness. Their journey through the snow-laden expanses was a symphony of atmospheric wonder. Klaus's magical staff cast shimmering light against the labyrinth of shadows, while Ulbert's branches murmured tales from the old growth, a forest keeper's hymn of comfort. Ice Miser moved like a chill harbinger, blending with the gale, as Hot Miser cut bright paths through the cold, warmth radiating in an elemental dance with his brother's chill. Upon reaching the embattled village, tales from the grieving villagers spoke of Grampus, a satyr whose twisted moral compass led him to snatch their children as moon shadows stretched long and cold. The townsfolk, heavy with remorse, shared their fears that their negligence had given Grampus his power. Klaus saw their shame, a dim mirror of humanity's estrangement from compassion, a crack through which the satyr slipped. Determined, the quartet devised a plan to confront Grampus. With Ulbert's intertwined lore, the path to the satyr's icy lair unwound silently beneath towering pines. Ice Miser enveloped them in a cocoon of protective withdrawal, while Hot Miser's flames flickered with hope, subtly challenging the oppressive shadows. At the entrance of Grampus's den, a hushed confrontation awaited amidst moonlit silence and twisting shadows. The children remained unharmed, and when Klaus approached, Grampus's stooped frame weaved between lights and darks, his eyes reflecting an internal battle between regret and resolve. Grampus, Klaus's firm yet gentle voice bound with the subtle force of mountain winds, reverberated. What leads you to these depths? Beside him, Ulbert's presence inspired a gentle rustle. The Miser brothers poised as similarly conflicted arbiters, each a symbol of winter's duality. Grampus's hooves grated against the frozen earth, releasing the pent-up cries of a furrowed conscience. To teach them, he admitted, his voice torn between reason and revelation, for none would see the way. They spiraled into wildness, casting themselves into heedless abandon. Klaus, listening with empathetic clarity, nodded. He knew the intricacies of growth marred by missteps, the fine line between guidance and imposing fear. Intention may guide but cannot excuse suffering's seed, he replied gently. A heart thrives nourished by warmth, not shadows lightened by fear alone. Ulbert's words carried the weight of aged trees. In cycles we tread, shadows and light, each step a choice between nurture and restraint. The forests I guard hold wisdom of growth untamed by fear. Grampus faltered, memories of lessons long buried rustling to life within him. He too had known of balance through teachings of tender, raw satyr tradition. Could it be, as Klaus proposed, that redemption shimmered within reach, not extinguished, but reignited? A pregnant silence lay like fresh snow, absorbing the echoes of tension and light. Ice Miser and Hot Miser beheld the interaction, understanding the gravity of a decision that transcended seasons and conflicts. And so, Grampus's resolve softened. He released the children to their keepers, who held them with diligent relief. A new dynamic emerged between discipline and nurturing light. A trust formed as Klaus extended a hand of redemption. In an unexpected turn, Grampus accepted the alliance, a step toward repairing what fear had fractured. Returning to the village, warmth and joy radiated anew. The gifted group, Klaus, Ulbert, Ice Miser, and Hot Miser, walked alongside a reformed Grampus, each a beacon of nature's harmony and humanity's hope. This alliance forged strength even amid winter's chill, the transformative journey through Grampus's redemption mirroring the world's ability to change, learn, and heal.